Yo, what up, gang? I am the perpetrator, better known as TPT Concepts. Today is August 29th, 2025. The time is 8:07 a.m., and I'll be trading some Forex and maybe some ETFs this morning. Okay, gang, but before we hop to these charts, I'm going to start the day off with a prayer. Almighty God and dear Heavenly Father, please bless me today as I seek to live as a new person, cleansed, made holy, and empowered by your Spirit. Give me a new and clean mind as I intentionally put aside my old habits and desires to pursue Jesus. In his name and his authority, I pray. Amen. Okay, gang, amen. In Jesus' name we pray, amen, gang. We want to give thanks to Jesus Christ due to the fact that he's the reason you're alive today and able to do everything that comes up in your beautiful mind. All right, gang, you come to the charts. You know the routine by now. Forex Factory, come to today's date. And we're looking for the currency, impact, and the time. All right. We got news at 8:30 USD, high impact, red folder. Okay. We got news at 10 USD, medium impact, orange folder. We don't worry about these. Okay. And again, getting news, pretty much the spread and everything is going to be high. So that's why you typically try to just stay at the market like 15. Well, yeah, I mean, yesterday I entered the trade about 15 minutes before the news. You know what I'm trying to say? But I just say don't trade when the news is happening. Just give the market some time to let it digest. All right, let's hop to the top down analysis. We're trading UJ and EJ on the Forex side, and we may look at some ETFs. All right, gang. So yesterday, the candle closed bearish. What you see here on this Friday, you got price pushing up, and that is not anything new. Uh, They usually buy on Friday, and Mondays be a huge sell-off. Okay, let's go down to the 4 hour. And gang, only thing I did was just mark up yesterday's daily high and low. Okay, well, let's see. The current 4 hour candle has little to no bottom wick. We got a support here to the left. You're seeing where price rejected the support and then start pushing up. Got a resistance here. Let's go to the 1 hour. Okay, gang. And again, price is really kind of choppy in here. All right, these candles are not clean. Let's go down to the 30-minute. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, gang. You see, we don't have clean candles to really above this level here, right here. You see, got clean candles coming up. And we see what price did when it closed above here. Pushes up to this level here. And getting a top-down analysis, you just pretty much marking up key support and resistance level, supply and demand, whatever term you feel comfortable using. Don't get confused with the terms, gang. Just trade whatever is comfortable to you. And I've said this on another video, but I really do suggest you go listen to a guy by the name of Mark Douglas. He's on, you can type it in on YouTube. As a matter of fact, I might actually go to one of his videos today on this video. Okay, gang, so I'll do buys above here. And it looked like the move actually happened probably like what? Between 3 and 5 a.m., I'm sure. Right here. Let's see. Yep, 4:30 a.m. I'm sleep, gang. I'm not gonna even hold you. I'm not gonna even hold you. I am sleep. All right, so those were definitely not my pips. Let's see. Took some. Yeah, these were the buys I took right here. I'll show you guys the trade. I took this trade yesterday in Asian session, coming up to this advantage point. Wow, price really ended up doing what I thought it would after it came back. Okay. So on a bear's day, I should have waited for a retest. It's all good. And again, that's the cool part about doing these videos, learning price action. All right. My Wi-Fi moving kind of slow. Okay, gang, I'm not sure what's going on with my Wi-Fi, but we're gonna work through it. I'll do sales below here. Did you see these nice clean candles coming down? And price made a resistance here. You get a push. I will not be taking a trade in here today. And to be honest, I'll be honest, gang. This might have been the Friday move. Price might chop up in this range for the rest of the session. So don't blow your accounts, okay? Just be patient. Be patient. Right? You see what price did here? All right. So gang, all we're gonna do is just be patient and just wait on price action. You know, if a trade comes up, you already know we're gonna take it. You know what I mean? We've proven that. We're not trying to prove that we can just hop into a trade. We're trying to prove that we can be disciplined. Well, honestly, not prove anything. We just want to be disciplined and consistent to the playing game. You feel me? The time's now 8:15. We got news at 8:30. Okay. And again, gang, this was a nice trade with these clean candles coming up. We got a support here. Price came and retested. Okay. And I would say this is a buyer for onion. See, yeah, price making higher lows. All right. And the position I took last night, gang, that was a fade position. Let me see. Yeah, again, let me show you. And if you watch the video that I posted last night, you'll see this in real time. So I took the fade position, which is pretty much counter trend, but we see we got these clean counters to the left, came down to the support. This bearish candle closed with no bottom wick. Seen a buyer stepped in, closed back inside the range. I had a buy stop, break of the high. I should have been patient for the retest due to the fact that I had a bearish bias. Okay. So this first trade I took, the market came down, wicked me out. Okay. But after it did that, I noticed that the market came back to where I wanted to get in. And this what happened. All right. Price eventually came up, hit my advantage point. Price came back down, retested the level, and then hit my TP. Okay. So, I'm trying to see uh about being patient. And again, you see my bias here. All right. And again, price came down to support. Selling got weak because you see it's no bottom wick, not giving it next candle any range to drive in. So this was my retest right here. And then a buy stop right. The break of this high to fill this wick and to continue up. All right. But yeah, gang, doing these videos definitely getting me better at reading price action. Okay. So as far as UJ, again, gang, I kind of do feel like it's gonna be a no trade day. Um, we may find our trades today in the stock market, to be honest. But the price, come back down to this level or break this level, I will take positions. But the move was at 5 in the morning. Yes, sir. But the current 30-minute candle does not have a bottom wick, so when news come out, we could get a push down. All right, and then price pull back to this level so we can take sales coming down. But since we don't know that to be true, we have to wait on price action. It's like a 41 pip range, about 23 pips at the advantage point, to the upside, 27 pips, 44 pips, full TP. Let's this is what we're waiting on. The criteria to enter a trade. We already got our stop loss set, advantage point, and take profit. All right, we do have a bearish bias due to yesterday's daily candle close. So as far as those buys, we will need a range two. That's what I gang. Oh yeah. And I'm gonna show y'all that video too. Range one and range two breakouts. Because remember I was telling y'all I need to get better with my breakout trading? Gang, I watched the video yesterday on Time to Eat, my mentor, Nick Stewart. Let me show y'all. Hold on a second. All right, this is for UJ. Top down analysis. This all we waiting on. Buys above 147,485. Sells below 147,176. Okay, gang? That's it. We got clean candles coming to the left, clean candles coming up to the left. All right. So again, let's just be patient and wait on price action. Let's go to the daily time frame for EJ. We're gonna do the same type of analysis. We are bullish, okay, due to this candle here. Let's mark up yesterday's high, low. Okay, look like price came up and rejected the high. Let's see how this looks on a 4 hour. All right. 4 hour, we got a resistance here. And price is like it's still trying to move up. It just broke this resistance. Let's go to the 1 hour. Okay, gang. There's really no clean traffic on EJ until for buys until above this resistance. Like, look at all this resistance here. All right. You see all this? So you don't really want to take buys in here. But as far as the sells, when price get below this level, you see what it do? Typically push down. But it does consolidate at this level. So let's be patient. Let's go to the 30-minute. Okay, gang. 30-minute, you don't have clean traffic really until below here. All right, coming down. So yeah, gang, this Friday look like they are trying to blow some people accounts. Let's see here. Yeah, gang. Cause you see how big this no trade range is? The reason is because come on, gang, resistance, resistance, resistance. Well, when you get a closure above this level here, it's so clean. All right, so again, gang, I do sales below this 30-minute support. Again, we have a bullish bias, so it will have to be range two sales. And I'm gonna show you the video game that I'm talking about where I learned the strategy that I'm using. So you guys won't be confused. All right, I'll do buys above here today. I know that's far away game, but hey, I have no other option. I have no other option. Yeah, game, because we're not trading inside a chop because we don't have to. We'll just come back next week, wait for some more price action, and it's the last trading day of the month. Okay, so and game, read this book called A Forex Mindset. I'm almost done with it. It's by Jared Martinez. It's a great read, game. It's a great read. Shit. Yeah, it was a move that happened at 1 a.m. Still, it's just not clean. You see all this moving sideways? Like, nah, gang. August price action definitely not been the best. And again, this is like this was may have been a Friday move right here. This nice little push up. And we will see. We shall see. Thanks again for all the support. Greatly appreciate it. Like and subscribe to the channel. We are trading UJ and EJ. We have news in 6 minutes, and we have news at 10 o'clock. So maybe that could give us, a push either up or down. So, but yeah, this is a huge no trade range. But I mean, when we look at this price action, I mean, we honestly don't have a choice. Like, the no trade range is so huge, you need two no trade zone signs. Like, wow. Trading is already risky game, and it's even more risky when you come in without a plan, right? That's why every morning we come here and we draw out our trading plan. So if somebody was to come watch my video, they won't be like, well, what is he waiting on? You feel me? Like, I'm waiting on sales below here, buys above here. If that don't happen, then the only time we trade within the range is when we have clean candles coming down or inside of the range, just clean candles. All right, that's it. Okay, gang, we got 4 minutes, 4 minutes until news. Let's just be patient. Wait on this nasty Friday price action. Yes, sir. Let's see here. Trade on. Let's see. And again, gang, make sure all this is set up before you hop in the trade. Make sure you know what you're risking. And I'm not sitting here saying like everything I'm telling you guys, I just automatically do it or it's built into my subconscious because it's not yet. But the more and more I do it, and especially in front of you guys and posting every session that I do, gang, I have no choice but to get better. And I already feel it. Like it's already happening. How I had the patience just not to trade in here. Like, come on, gang, look at this. But if you see here, boom, push down. You got to watch for the fake out. But that's my advantage point, so I'm taking profit anyway. You dig what I'm saying? Let's drag this to the left, see if it lines up. Boom. All right. See, the advantage point is this support that pushes up to this resistance. That's another thing I'm learning, game that's helping me with more green days, taking profit when it's available. Right? Don't realistic profits. Don't sit there and aim for a 1 to 5 every trade unless you have the patience to wait for that kind of setup, gang. Because most setups are not that's not what they're presenting you with. Well, let me rephrase that. Day trading setups, gang. And again, I just been trading for 2 years, full disclosure. You feel me? Not yet profitable. I want everybody to know that. But I am starting a trading community. I got a few people in there now, and I'm sure more will join. You feel me? TPT concepts. All right. 1 minute, a little over 1 minute for news. Let's see what happens, gang. Your price either is going to shoot through all of this chop, grab all of these orders, and then probably come back down, or give us a wick down and then shoot up. That's what I think. All right. So let's just be patient, see what it does. Okay, gang, here's the news candle. Look like this candle could be giving a bottom wick to continue pushing up, honestly. And again, gang, I do have a bearish bias on the UJ due to the previous daily candle closure. But yeah, this is like could be grabbing the pack to continue pushing up, honestly. Because this candle have little to no top wick. We're having a lot of buyers in the market. Let's see. Yeah, this EJ price action is, oh man, sheesh. But it's okay though, gang. It helps you with your discipline. All right. Time is now 8:31. We got the stock market open in about an hour. You feel me? So you know, let's see what's going on, see if we can find a trade today. And if not, again, we always got Tuesday. I want to say what, Monday may be a holiday, I believe. Okay, gang, let's be patient. Wait for these candles to close. You know what we waiting on. Clean candles. All right. We are waiting for clean candles. All right. Yeah, we get a close here below the support on EJ. We could be looking at some sales. All right. Let's see here. Let's measure from this support up to this resistance. Oh, this is about a 22 pip range here. Let me see something. You see what price did here? Let's see. Yeah, price retested support. Might be looking for a fake out. See if I take buys coming up. Yeah, but since I have a bullish bias due to yesterday's daily candle close, the sales will have to be arranged too. And yeah, hold on, gang. I'm gonna show you guys. All right, I'll be waiting with something like that as well. Just for the fake out. But we still got 25 minutes for this 30-minute candle to close, so we'll be patient. Let's see. Okay, gang, this is what I'm talking about right here. Time to eat trading. My mentor Nick Stewart, you'll come to this page and you will watch Playbook 2.0. All right, this is the strategy that I'm trading right here. Okay. And I was having trouble with the breakout, so I had to watch this too. All right, watch this too. Range one, range two breakouts. Okay, gang. And to be honest, watch the playbook too. He just came out with a playbook 3.0. It dropped in the clubhouse. And I'm actually, I may consider hopping up in there, I'll be honest. Okay, you see how you get a rejection here? And this is a news candle, gang. So yeah, gang, price will have to somewhat wick or close below this level to sweep more liquidity before I enter a long position. Let's see here. Because honestly, to me, like price just leaving a wick to come back and fill. You know what I'm trying to say? And keep continue pushing down. Matter of fact, I'll get rid of that guy. stick with the original. But if price push up off this level, I'm glad that we caught it. I'm glad that we are definitely seeing these markets better. All right, gang, there's really no trade for us right now, so let's just be patient. Don't get FOMO. Today is Friday. We have been green on the week. Nice green days by being patient, following the setup, following the plan, the playbook. You feel me? All right. So let's keep doing that. All right, gang. Thanks again for all the support. Greatly appreciate it. Like and subscribe. I am the Prather Trader, TPT Concepts. Y'all can trade with me on YouTube if you want to. Just reach out, gang. Just reach out to me. You feel me? If you're not afraid and you're willing to face your fears, reach out to me and let's do this. Okay? Let's do it. All right, let's help each other with our discipline and consistency. Hold each other accountable. All right? 21 minutes. 21 minutes for this 30-minute counter close. Gang, is this not what I you see this? Is this not what I said? All right, grab the pack. They may continue pushing up. But the spread is ridiculous to enter a trade right now. Gang, consider it a win when you don't enter the market unless you see your setup, gang. That is a win. I did not know that, but it really is. It really is. Yeah, gang, you got to be a bit more patient with this August, September, I think we're in quarter three price action, gang. Yeah, it might switch up a little bit in quarter four, but right now, gang, we're in a different cycle, man. Be patient, wait on price action. Okay, gang. And this is considered a news candle. You see a wick down, wick up, just some wick saw action. And again, gang, this is why we're not trading in this zone due to this chop right here to the left. All right, that's a no-go for me. And I honestly feel like if you don't want to blow your account, gang, you feel me? Just chill, gang. All right. You see, price did give us that push up that I was talking about. But yeah, I still don't want to trade in here. I mean, let's see here. I'm trying to see how far. Oh, 16 pips to the advantage point. Yeah, there's some clean traffic here on the 1 hour coming up to this resistance. This current 1 hour kind of have a nasty bottom width. Let's see. And again, we are bullish on EU, so I would not be opposed. Yeah, the full range is almost 30 pips. Huh? Still got about 8 minutes or so. Okay, gang, 7 minutes, 7 minutes, gang. And as a day trader, you see how I rearranged those ranges? Okay. Because again, we are bullish on the day based on the previous daily candle closure. All right, we got UJ just inside of this choppy range here. And then again, gang, the range here, you see, clean candles coming up and more clean. The price kind of moves smooth in this range. All right, buy here, you get a little retest, you get a push up. So let's see what price want to do, gang. We got about 5 minutes, 5 minutes to 9 o'clock. 5 minutes into this 4 hour candle close. It looks like price kind of filled his wick. So you see the sales are below the 4 hour low, and the buys are pretty much above the previous 4 hour candle as well. We're getting the current candle to pull back, and it is Friday, gang, so be very careful. You see why we're taking sales below this range. Okay, we got 5 minutes. Okay, gang, we got a little over 1 minute until 9 o'clock. And let's see here. We get a closure above here in the 30. Uh, may have a buy stop if I get a bottom wick made, and then have a buy stop to break it a high. Let's see here. And the bottom wick would be the retest. And then the break of the previous candle high would be my confirmation. As far as my criteria for this trade, I won't just set the buy stop because I don't want to get activated and then price closes or shoots back down inside the range. So we will wait. We got 20 seconds. And gang, if price just shoots up, then hey, that's not our trade. But it looks like we are about to get a closure above. All right, we got a closure above. So we did get a closure. Here again, we do got a small bottom wick here. Let's go to the 15. Yeah, I'll be patient. I may wait for another 30-minute candle closure. But yeah, again, we did get a close above this resistance. We do have clean candles coming up to here. I will just be patient. I want to set a buy stop to break of this high, but I need a steeper bottom wick than that. Let's see what's going on with UJ. UJ, we just kind of trading in the middle of this range. You can see we're just in the middle of all this. We don't want to take any buys or sells in here. All right. So UJ, we're just being patient, but as far as EJ, price could just push up, but hmm, you know what, gang? I'm gonna use that bottom wick. If price don't break that low, I'll have a buy stop to break it as high. 171800. Because yeah, again, we are I'm bullish. All right. I am bullish. I got a closure above. Yeah. But if price breaks this bottom wick, like I'll delete the buy stop. But yeah, I'm bullish, so it'll be something like this. All right. And I'll delete it just because it's breaking its own lows. But that don't mean a bearish candle can't close above. And if a bearish or bullish candle close above, I'll still have a buy stop to break of the previous candle Okay, again, you see our price still have not broken its own lows yet. So yeah, I'll see if I just can get a quick push up to this advantage point. You see what price did here, here, and here. And if we go further left, we see what price did here. All right, so we got a higher low made. Higher low made. So if price breaks this high, then I will be in the trade. Stop loss will be the this bottom wick right here. The price still haven't activated me yet. And again, game, we had a bullish bias on EJ. All right, we adjusted our levels. Seeing we had a resistance here. Coming up to this advantage point. Got a closure above after retesting the support. Got a bottom wick. So I got a buy stop to break the highs. This will be a breakout trade. Again, game, one of the trades I said that I'm trying to work on. And the only way I can work on it is executing it. All right. It's time to high volume. So let's see if we can keep pushing up, gang. All right, gang. I'm in this trade. Let's do it. Let's see if we can get a push up to right up in these advantage points level. And again, the previous forward candle was bullish. We just broke his highs. So we got a tight stop loss. Let's see. Yeah, gang. In order for me to get better at the breakout trades, I have to take them. Huh. Let's see. Okay. Getting a nice pullback. And again, gang, we took this position because we are bullish. Bullish on the 4 hour, bullish on the previous daily. We got a support made. All right. We got price to retest this support, close above this resistance to the left. Let me see if I can find it. This resistance to the left. We got clean traffic also. Clean traffic with wicks to fill. So the price does seem to be trying to pull back on us. Still got 20 minutes for this counter to close. And game, whatever what I'm risking on this trade, all right, hold on a second. Let's see. I'll still be green on the week. Stop loss right here. What is this? I think it's what yeah, gang, it's just like a 6 pip stop loss. Real tight. All right. Real tight stop loss game. Yeah, and again, gang, in order to get better at anything, you have to do it. You cannot be afraid to fail at it, okay? Because in my opinion, I got a retest and I got confirmation. I met a trader before gang. He said he said he used to take breakouts until he realized that he wasn't good at it. And I want to see, you know, how to become good at it because I could take like buys off support and other stuff like that. But the breakouts, I'm not gonna lie, gang, these trades be kind of difficult for me. You know, I'm 2 years in, you feel me? Full disclosure, like I told you guys before. I just wanna see. Okay, UJ, we still got nothing, still inside the range. The time is now 9:10. In a couple of minutes, I will look at some ETFs as well. I will look at some ETFs, probably some SPY, GLD. Yeah, gang, I am just proud of myself for having the courage to do this. I can't even cap. And to learn, gang. Because it seems though I may be getting into the trades prematurely sometimes. And sometimes, gang, the setup and trade be there and it just don't work out. Like you can't just overthink every trade that doesn't go your way. You know what I mean? Mhm. Yes, sir. The playbook called for me to take it, so I had to. I'm bullish on the day. Why am I bullish? Because of yesterday's daily candle closure, and you see here we're filling a wick, broke the previous candle high. Um, I just want to see if we want to keep pushing up. Made a huge support here on the 30-minute closure above this resistance. Gave us a bottom wick. I had a buy stop to break the high to see if we continue pushing up in the range. And gang, as traders, all we can do. All right. You can't be afraid, gang. All right. You got a real tight stop loss. And you know, and today is Friday, so let's be careful, gang. It's 9:13 a.m. And again, gang, this could have been a fake out candle, but you won't know that unless you feel me. You see, you try it out. All right. Here, gang, price keep coming down or break this on lows. I'll be probably exiting this position, manage it with a really, really small loss, gang. Stop loss, I keep it real close. Yeah, gang, I'm out. I'm out this position. I would take a picture of it. Yeah, gang, small 6 pip stop loss. And let's wait to see how this candle closes. It still can close above the range. Just like the trade we took yesterday, could have got into early. It's all good. It is all good, gang. It's not all good, bro. Yeah. Dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it. Thanks. Okay, gang. Took that small loss on EJ. Still green on the week. So it's all good. But yeah, gang, this is why you gotta have a risk management. 13 minutes to the 30-minute candle close on UJ. All right. Let's be patient, gang, and wait on price action. Okay, gang. Look at is this not what happened? Last night game, price kind of whipped us out, still trading above. So I'm gonna do the same thing I did last night, gang. I'm back in. Let's see if we can get that push up, man. Let's see if we can get that push up. Still same close stop loss. Okay, let's see. If we get stopped out again, gang, that's all good, gang. We got 12 minutes for the stock market to open. We'll go look at some ETFs. 1 to 2 trades a day. And since I trade forex and options, that'll be, I guess, pretty much 4 trades that I could possibly take. Two for options and two for ETFs or the stock market. Yeah, gang. So I'm learning to either wait for price to close below or just be more patient, gang. You feel me? Because I'm definitely back inside um the market trying to see if we can get a push up. Hold on, let me see. Trying to see if we can get a a push up. All right. Because again, gang, I was bullish on the day. All right, just with the levels I had marked. And gang, technically, it's like we be sitting there getting out of trades. You see, like, bro, that's why I did this, bro. This channel. All right. I know I'm not the only trader out there. You feel me? Practicing, learning, getting better with the craft. You know what I mean? And to be honest, gang, this is us just being disciplined to the strategy. I'll mark my levels back up. And I bet y'all thinking like, oh, if he lose again, how he gonna feel? I'm gonna feel great, dog, because you scared to do it. That's why I feel good. And we think about that, G. All right. You know what I mean? That's why. Oh man. But nah, gang, in order for me to get better at the breakout, I gotta take the trade. And it helps me take the trade in front of people and posting it no matter what happens. Push up, UJ. Yeah, gang, it's the cool part about trading, gang. You just don't know what's gonna happen, you know? Beautiful. But this was what we had drawn out right here, though. And again, another small stop loss, gang. I'll still be green on the week, so it's all good. Red days are a part of trading. And it's still not a red day because the day not even over. Push up, UJ. All right, gang. Thanks for all the support. Like and subscribe to the channel if you are enjoying the content. And go back and look at that trade. We took an Asian session last night, gang. It was similar. Like price had came down, got us a little bit. And then, we got back in. And let's see if price wants to push up, gang. As you see, we had these clean down to the left, almost 9:30 NYSE open. So it is times of volume. So, if price gonna push up and fill these wicks and potentially this clean traffic here, then we shall see. Okay, we're getting a little push up in price. Let's screenshot this. Let's see if we can get price to keep moving up, gang. You feel me? So we're definitely learning something about these breakout trades. Maybe we're not over anxious and we're not going in too early if price never closes below our stop loss. So what we doing wrong, I would say, is being scared, homie. Am I tripping? Yeah, well, it's fear. Uh, but then again, is it though? It's really good risk management. That's what I would say. But I need more experience, which is what I'm doing now. Okay, okay, to get better at it. That's what's up. We got 6 minutes for this 30-minute candle closure. We want to see if price could come up to these levels here. and potentially hit this resistance that you see what it done in the past. We explain the reason why we enter this position. Okay. See if we can get price to continue to push up. Yeah, gang. As a novice trader, I'm just learning. I just gotta just be patient. That's it. Like, don't be anxious. Just let price do what it's gonna do. Because this is the second time on camera that the trade that we were already in, we got out, not necessarily for no reason. This weekend, I gotta see decide is that good risk management because you never know what the chart is gonna do when the position is going against you, but you do know what you wanted to risk. Okay, so and again, we got a closure above this resistance, a bottom wick, had a buy start to break it out high to come up and potentially retest this resistance here because of these clean candles coming up to the left. And I'm gonna be honest, game trading like this, it's like I don't I don't know how to explain it. It's just it's trading is fun again, bro. Like, cause at one point, I'm gonna be honest, gang, it was not fun coming to these charts. You feel me? I guess because I'm not necessarily trading to make money, I'm trading to actually learn. You feel me? I'm gonna trade to learn. All right, let me see if I can mark this up. Okay, gang, we got about 3 minutes for this 30-minute candle closure. We are bullish. We want to see if price can continue to keep pushing up. Like I said, we did make a higher low with a closure above the resistance. Clean traffic coming up. Okay, so and gang, I had to work on like not getting my emotions involved. Okay, UJ still in this range. To be honest, probably scratch UJ today. Let it do what it do. As far as EJ, we're getting a nice little pullback. The time is now 9:28. Okay. Yeah, we close above the resistance, then I'll stay in. But to manage the trade, we come back inside the range, then probability of pushing back down is pretty high. So 1 minute, 1 minute. All right. Oh yeah, this is beautiful. Yes, sir. Love it. Love it. And again, gang, be careful on this Friday. All right, price is leaving a Victor field to the upside. But again, gang, this is not what I was expecting price to do. Probably should have waited for my first instinct, which was buys above this level here. Okay. But I will exit this position. All right. Beautiful, gang. I had to take it though. I got to get better with these breakouts. And in order to get better, I have to take the trade. All right. Take a picture of this. All right. We'll look at some IBIT and some SPY, GLD. Okay, gang, let's hop into a top line analysis for GLD. We'll start with GLD. Okay, gang. And in trading, gang, they all not gonna go your way, gang. So you gotta keep your head up and keep going. Let's start on the daily. The previous daily candle closed bullish, so we are bullish on GLD today. Okay, let's mark up the high and the low. Kind of trading around the high of yesterday's candle. Let's go down to the 1 hour. Okay, the 1 hour, we got a nice support here. I guess. Let's see if we can find a resistance on the 30. Um, that's right here. We got clean traffic below here for sales today. But as far as buys, there's buys above here. The vantage point here. Okay. So these are like the levels for GOD today. Taking some sales below here. And buys above here. Oh wow, gang, this kind of pushing up with no bottom width. Let's see. So today it looks something like this for GLD. Towards SPY, starting the daily, the previous candle was bullish. But as you can see here, we're trading below yesterday's close. Let's go down to the 1 hour time frame. We got a resistance here. I mean, the 1 hour time frame, we got a resistance here and a support here. Let's go to the 30 minute. We got a support here, here. So pretty much, gang, I would say, okay, gang, you see here, I do buys above this level. May not trade in here today because of this chop. Oh, wow. Okay. So it'll be basic, simple, buys above here, sells below here. All right, simple breakout. We'll do sales below here. Crossing down. Awesome. All right, gang. This is what we have for SPY today. Looking at IBIT, we are clearly bearish. All right, but we are trading near this support on the daily. Let's go down to the 1 hour. Okay, we got a support here. Trying to find okay, a resistance. All right, so we'll stay out of this range. Probably take some buys coming up here. Let's find an advantage point. I guess I'll right in here. Yeah, we don't want to trade in this right here. Wait for closure above. Or the sells. Let's look left to see if we have any clean traffic. Or the sells. I mean, I wouldn't mind taking them below this level. You see here, you get a push down. So I guess we could take the sells below here. Okay, again. Buys above here. We're currently bearish, so it'll be range 2. Sells below here. All right, that's pretty much the day on IBIT. Okay. Yeah, I'm glad we got out of this trade for EU. All right. Price could still be coming to push back up. Could have just got in a little bit too early, gang, but it's all good. That's why we're doing this game, to learn how to trade. Uh-oh, we got GLD pushing up with no bottom wick. Okay. So in order for us to take a long position, we would need a bullish or bearish candle to actually close above the range as well. Because I don't want to enter after this candle because price could come back and make a bottom look forward. Gang, I'm not gonna even lie, gang. Like I used to be like scared and stuff to take losses and stuff on here. But now I'm so good. I'm growing as a trader. All right, gang. The time is now 9:40. Probably be here till around like latest 11:30. I call it a day. Go spend some time with my boy and my wife. We got news at 10 o'clock, gang. Don't forget that. Don't forget that. And again, gang, would I risk it? Well, I mean, not risk it. Would I risk for both of those trades? I'm still green on the week, and I knew that before I took those trades, so that's all that matter. Okay, that's all that matters, gang. Wow, IBIT is just smashing down. IBIT is the Bitcoin for ETF, and wow, GLD is just okay, gang. Today is Friday. You see, you got a rejection of this support. Hmm. And gang, I saw my mentor lose a couple trades on a live stream the other day, back to back. Came back the next day, did his thing like he usually do. That inspires me. All right. That's why I feel good to be on this camera trading in front of you guys. All right, gang, we got about 19 minutes until news come out. Let me see here. All right, UJ made sweeps from lows and push back up. But if it pushed all the way down, still a good trade. Way to manage our risk. All right. And I've been telling myself Fridays I may need to get up earlier to catch these moves. May stay away from the New York session on Fridays and just try to trade pre and Y. All right, gang. You see it was a fake out. Got price pulling back on me. Glad I got out of those positions. All right, we're down with Forex for today. GOD has clearly hit the advantage point. I'll let that go for the day. SPY still within its range here. High bit pulling back. Oh yeah, let's see what IWM is doing. Took a trade on IWM yesterday. Let's see. Start on a daily time frame. Goes bearish, but if you notice, it does not have a top wick. Okay, meaning today's candle can come like a top wick for it. All right, let's go to the 1 hour. See how this for it here. Oh wow, look at this. Look at this Friday price action, man. Got a resistance here. Those are good below this level. But to be honest, gang, there's no clean traffic until below here. Yeah, we'll let go of IWM today. It's a lot of chop. Probably what we should have did for EJ as well. All this chop. Learn from my mistakes, gang. All right. This is why I created the channel to bring value to you guys' life. All right. It's kind of about to close the side of this range. So again, we'll be patient. Just wait on price action. Okay, again, we got news in about 15 minutes. You see this kind of open up with no top wick. So let's see here. And I'm gonna be honest, gang. You got some clean candles here on SPY. So okay. I might not be opposed. So some bullish. Oh wow. Oh wow. The price come back and retest this level, take some sales coming down. But we shall see. 13 minutes game, 13 minutes until noon. Okay, gang, we got about 9 minutes. 9 minutes until news at 10 o'clock. Um, let's see. Yeah, gang, that trade I took on EJ, what I was about to say. It was the losses I took on EJ. And again, what I could say maybe, price was, kind of chopped, but I was bullish, got a closure above, got a nice bottom wick and had a buy stop to break at a high. I gave it two chances. And again, gang, I am getting better with the breakout trade. It takes confidence to post these videos on YouTube. You feel me? Especially when you just, well, here go all my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 wins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Trading over 50% for the month. You know what I mean? So it's not too bad. Okay. Go back to the chart. SPY. 7 minutes, 7 minutes into this 15-minute candle closure. We got news at 10. This is Be Patient Gang. This candle does not have a top wick. And I can't even hold you and act like after I took those trades, I didn't want to just turn this video off and not even continue. But how will I get stronger? How will I get better if I don't be uncomfortable? All right. Trading in front of this camera makes me go back and look how dumb this trade was, and keep showing it. Yeah, embarrass yourself. But of course, if the trade worked out, it's like, oh wow, nice trade off support. And then they broke the high. But when the trade doesn't work out, you just start to diagnose real hard. Okay, so price is moving here and then it gang, you feel me? It's not that serious, gang. Change your setup, you feel me? And call it a day. Okay, but this kind of doesn't have a top wick either. Just like here on iBit. So looks like we're getting similar price action all throughout the market, honestly. We just gotta wait, gang, and just be patient. Okay, gang, the markets are just going parabolic on this Friday. Look like Bitcoin is about to hit this advantage point. Huh. I guess I'll take more sales below here. Let's see what price did here. So come on down to these levels. Huh. Yeah, gang, this price action is wow. Okay, this is what we're pretty much working with. We're getting a rejection from the advantage point, less than 2 minutes for news. SPY look like it's trying to close below the range, but you don't just hop into a sell. Okay, gang, a little over 1 minute for this 30-minute candle to close. See what this news candle does. Man, gang, y'all don't understand how good it feel to just trade, gang, and not have no emotions behind it. All right, 1 minute, 1 minute, gang. Wow. You know what, gang? I might let IBIT do its thing too. Look like SPY about to just crash, man, just whoosh. But I cannot assume that. 6 seconds. Oh, here's the news candle, gang. We know for a fact a lot of traders are looking at this level due to the fact that it was a support and resistance. So, well, yeah, we are bullish, so don't just hop into any sales. We did get our closure below the range. And we are getting a nice top wick for a retest. But we have a bullish bias, so we definitely got to wait for a range two. And I sent you guys to the video to watch for that. And again, gang, full disclosure, I've been trading for 2 years. I'm just putting my journey from this point on YouTube. Okay, trades that go my way, trades that don't go my way. You see this 15-minute candle close with no top wick. So just be mindful of that. Looking at SPY. All right, gang. Let's be patient. You know the motto. Wait on price action. I can't take this breakout sell due to the fact that the previous daily candle closed bullish. Okay. So let's be patient on these sales. Um, we may have a fade position if price closes back inside of this range. We may can take buys coming back up. See this clean traffic here? Okay. So let's just wait and see, guys. Wait and see. That's what trading is, a wait and see game. You feel me? Read a book by Tom Hugard. Matter of fact, I gotta buy that gang. The best loser wins. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go look at it now. And again, gang, if price push down, it's not a bad trade, but I don't feel comfortable taking it because I don't have a bearish bias. So I'll be patient. Okay, gang. Even if price just takes off without us, we'll still wait for it to pull back. We could potentially take sales coming back down, but hey, it's all good, gang. Don't get FOMO. All right. Price action gonna be here next week, next month, next year. All right. But yeah, this wasn't a bad trade. Nice top wick, break of the previous kind of lows. Coming down to hit this advantage point. And again, gang, this um something else I'm looking at. I got a bullish bias, right? What you see, we made a little resistance below this swing low. All right. So whoever on these sales, good trade. Great trade, gang. Let's see what EJ doing. Okay, still kind of in the same spot. EJ pull back. Yeah, this wasn't a bad trade at all, gang. This was not a bad trade at all. Yeah, clean counter to the left. Made a resistance below the support. Closure below, but this candle did not have a top wick. The current candle made a nice top wick, then broke the previous candle lows. And now we're going to push down to this advantage point. Okay. Yeah, game Friday and Monday price action be pretty similar. Sometimes it either just chop up or just immediately go in one direction. Great trade if you're in those cells. IWM, GLP. Okay, IWM is pushing down. GLD. Wow, still pushing up. Okay. Trade IBIT. We got about 6 minutes for this 15-minute candle to close. Yeah, price action not really looking too good. Yeah, this might have been my setup here, which it was. Nice breakout, trading below the swing low. So I guess you can scratch that bullish bias. You got a closure below. Nice top wick. This would have been a nice trade down. Yeah, it would look something like that. Okay, gang, you see we're coming up to this 15-minute support level. Nice clean candles coming up. The current 15-minute candle don't have a top wick, so if we get this candle to flip without breaking his lows, I may get into a long position coming up. Okay, gang, I am. Never got filled. Let's see. Trying to see if I can. Yeah, man, I want to see a price of push up. It's like a fade position, I would say. Came down to the support, kind of rejected it, broke the lows, broke the current candle highs. Just want to see if price want to keep pushing up. This should be my third and probably the last trade for the day. I'm not gonna cap gang. It's been a tough trading day, and I have wanted to stop this video and cut it off so many times. I'll be honest. But again, what good would that do if I do that? All right, I won't be facing my fears, will I? All right, so let's see if we can get price to push up gang probably into these levels here. Come on, SPY, let's push up. Stop loss is right here. Take a picture. All right. Okay, gang, we got about 7 minutes for this 15-minute candle closure. Again, we came out to a support, rejected it. All right. Broke the lows and broke the current candle highs. I just want to see if price will push up and hit this advantage point. I guess you could say this is counter trend for the day. But again, the previous daily candle was bullish. So I just want to see if price want to come back up and fill some of this imbalance. All right. Man, gang, I can't cap. It's taking a lot of courage for me to put these positions on. 6 minutes, gang, 6 minutes. Okay, let me see if I could journal this trade. Um, Right. See if we can get price to continue pushing up, gang. Time is now 10:24. We got a nice push down to open the day. All right, price came down to the support level. Sellers rejected it, broke the lows, and then came back and broke the current candle high. So I'm trying to see if we can get the body of this candle and then potentially keep pushing up. All right. 4 minutes, gang. 4 minutes into this 15-minute candle close. And as long as we're trading above the support level, I'll stay in the trade. But a closure below here, trade to be voided. And again, it's all trades that I can look over this weekend, see what I could have done better. Come back next week, you feel me? Get right back at it on the journey to becoming a profitable trader. Yes, sir. Alrighty. Did not want to see price flipping bearish. Let's see here. Three trades. Three didn't go my way. What a day in the market, gang. It be like this sometimes. Huh. Especially when the setup I wanted was right here and I could have took the shells coming down. Okay, gang. 2 minutes. 2 minutes, gang. And if this candle close bearish, I still won't exit as long as we are trading above this level here. Uh, and days like this, you can get discouraged in the market, but hey, it happens, gang. Just make sure you know what you're risking. Keep your stop losses, or you're comfortable losing that kind of money. And I'm definitely good. It's just be, trading in front of people you don't want them to see you making mistakes and stuff like that because, oh, he didn't win every single trade and he's, not a good trader. That goes to show that, that person don't know what they're talking about. Okay, gang, let's see what we can get a push up. Um, wow. All right. That's a definitely counter trend. Sellers do look like they're getting weak, but 1 minute, gang. 1 minute. Huh. Yeah, again, this is a tough day in the market for me. Um, could have definitely been patient, waited for better setups. And that's why your mind got to be here, gang. Wow. And again, look, EJ come back up to where we entered to probably keep pushing up. That's great. Okay, we're flipping back bullish, gang. Let's see if SPY want to push up. Disadvantage point. Okay, we flipping back bullish, gang. Let's see if SPY wants to head up and hit this advantage point. And again, let's take a look at EJ. I think we just did. But do you guys see that it's coming back? Like I had, that's why I gotta post these videos, gang, because I know there's new traders out there, not just me. It's like, gang, it's coming back up to where we entered the market. So, clearly maybe I should have stayed out of this chop. But to be honest, again, we got a closure above. This was my bad. This resistance. You see? But oh wow. You know what, gang? I'm long. I'm about to go long EJ. Yeah, gang. This was the trade we were waiting on. Hold on a second. Let me see. Now I'm gonna be impulsive with it, but gang, do you not see this is what we were waiting on? Let's go to the 1 hour. Pushing up 4 hour. Back breaking this. Come on, gang. Let's see what SPY doing. We got a bullish candle closure on the 15. That's good. All right, let's see if we can keep pushing up. Wow, gang. It's not like we you see this gang? Come on, man. This is wow. Let's see if it hit this advantage point. Let's just see. I'm curious. I'm just curious to see, gang, if it hits that advantage point. All right, gang, and if it crossed down below here, stop, dog. Let's just see, gang. Let's see if it goes up to hit the advantage point. All right, what's SPY doing? All right, we made a nice bottom wick on this candle. Let's see if we can break the previous candle highs, gang. Uh, wow, gang. Look at EJ. Look at the trade we took on EJ, gang. And that's why I'm glad I didn't turn the video off, gang. Feeling discouraged. For what? Look, look at this, gang. Feel the wick we was talking like, come on, gang. Wow. Not only back to the entry, like, come on. It's pushing up past the entry. You gotta love price action, man. You gotta love it. Oh man, look at that. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. We got an alert set. Let's see if it hit that advantage point. Well, we are currently inside of this SPY trade. Let's see if we get a push up going. We just broke the previous candle highs. So, come on, guy. Push up, SPY, push up. You see here, we made a higher low with this bottom wick and broke the previous candle highs, gang. So, I'm expecting the price to keep pushing up, but it can do anything it wants, just like EJ. You see? Just like EJ, right? Of course. Of course. Okay, but we learned something, man. Oh, we learned something though. Okay. That breakout and bet. Okay, gang. And this is why I like trading on here. Come on, SPY, push up for me, gang. Push up. There we go. Hit the advantage point. And with this trade, I'm just trying to learn how to hang on to my positions. Okay, we feel the wick for EJ. Still haven't hit the advantage point yet, but we see here that it was definitely not a bad trade to take because, again, we're bullish on the day. Come on, SPY. Push up, baby. Push up, baby. With this being a counter trend, price making a low with this bottom wick, we'll move our stop loss to about right in here. Let's see if we can get price to keep moving up. As far as EJ gonna pull back. Um, okay. Okay. Push up, SPY. Push up, baby. You too, EJ. Both of you guys, push up, push up. Do some push-ups. Speaking of push-ups, I'm gonna knock some push-ups out. After this trade, I'm gonna knock some out, guy. Mm. EJ, you know you want to hit it. Hit that advantage point. Hit it. You too, SPY. Hit that advantage point. Yeah, again, this is a fade position here, and the EJ trade is a breakout. You can't remember on a 30-minute, these candles, feel more clean coming up. You feel me? Okay, we broke the previous kind of high again. Let's see, gang, because I know we trapped some sellers with this candle here with this bottom wick. I want to see if we want to retest the support here to the left. Or is EJ, we get a nice pullback. Okay. So EJ just faking people out on this beautiful Friday. 4 hour on broke his highs, still won't keep pushing up. But it is a choppy range here. Okay. All right, SGY. Oh, it's not giving us that push, gang. Push up. Okay, EJ is clearly pulling back. Let's see how this 1 hour candle goes in about 20 minutes. Huh. Yeah, we do want to see prices keep coming on up, honestly, but that is not our call to make. SPY trying to get us a push up here. Copy link. Okay, I took a picture of the SPY trade. That's cool. All right, gang. If we got 4 minutes left, there we go. We want to see that push, gang, because this is counter trend. So this is not a trade that you thinking that you're gonna be in for. You know what I mean? That long. You want price to go hit that AP. There we go. Let's get in there. Come on. 4 minutes. Ah, I move my stops up here to end profit. Due to the fact that it's counter trend, we want price to give us that push up, gang. Come on, come on, come on. And this is why you don't get discouraged. You feel me? Ooh, EJ pulling back. Oh, come on, SPY, push up, push up. We don't want to see this candle come back down here. And EJ, oh man. Okay, okay, okay. Clearly chop me up amongst other traders today for not being patient, trading within this chop. That's what I get, huh? But no, again, technically, again, it wasn't chopped to me because nice little range here, clean. Okay, so a trade is fine with me. As far as SPY, it's pulling back. Yeah, I'll get out of this position. Let's see. Yeah, don't look like you really want to push up. Yeah, again, I went ahead and got out of the position because we were not getting the push as expected. But we can wait and see what price does. EJ. EJ playing around with us today, huh? Does it want to push up and hit the advantage point? It look like seller's trying to step in, guy. Yeah, man. Good exit on this SPY trade. Great exit. Yes, sir. Let me mark this up. Yeah, EJ playing Friday price action game. Wow, UJ melted. Melted. Mm, the New York dump. London pump, New York dump. Okay, EJ look like he's trying to pull back too. Like he's grabbing these orders. Like he had got mine right here. Alrighty. 1 hour time frame. Kind of closing in 15 minutes. Um, so let's just see, guy. This is why candle closures are so important. Yeah, gang. This is why we got out of this trade. Yeah, sure. Mm-hmm. Yep. EJ, you got a closure above on the 15, but this current candle open with no bottom wick. What does that mean, gang? It could flip bearish at any time. You feel me? So I'm just curious to see. We can scratch SPY. Nice trade. Nice trade, gang. Like a fade position. So we took three trades, gang. One went our way, two did not. And to be honest, we would say really they all three kind of did, gang, because look, you feel me? Price is back. You feel me? Trading above where we enter the market. Because again, gang, we have clean candles right here. All right, and a resistance up here. So it's not a bad trade or a bad idea. You broke out of this range once, twice, then broke the highs. I mean, as traders, I mean, there's really nothing else we could do because we were trading inside of this range here, where price was choppy. We broke out of it, this resistance, nice candles coming up, and yeah, you see how this candle coming to do what, gang? Make a bottom wick. Because 85% of candles have top and bottom wicks. So we just want to see this candle make a bottom wick. But the likelihood of it flipping back bullish and then breaking its own highs, probability is not that high. So again, this could have been a nice little fake out. We shall see. We shall see. SPY could be continuing down today. UJ straight melted down to this support level. Nice take profit if you caught these sales. Um, as far as EJ, okay, this kind of flip back bullets. Let's see if we get a wick fill and again hit this advantage point, gang. We've been trying to hit this advantage point since like 8 o'clock. It's like almost 11. Oh, my bad, the advantage point right in here. Let me see. Yeah, right here. Yeah. See if we want to hit this advantage point. And again, gang, we got about 12 minutes for this 1 hour candle closure. And we were bullish on the day, gang, with a break above resistance. I mean, had to take that trade. You feel me? So let's see if price wants to hit this advantage point before we call it a day, gang. Again, this was the position we took earlier. Gave it a second shot. Should have waited. We got a closure back above. So let's see if price goes to hit the advantage point we were talking about earlier. And if it doesn't gain, that's okay. It is okay. You feel me? You see how you feel me, with the SPY, the market opened and did what it did. You feel me? And we had a bullish bias, but we noticed price made a resistance under the swing low, but we wasn't quick enough. All right. So doing these videos just gonna get us quicker, baby. Let's fall in love with the process. Let's fall in love with learning. Okay. Okay, this candle have little to no bottom wick gain. Yeah, let's just see if the price will keep filling this wick and keep pushing up. Okay, wow, gang. Yeah, price. Okay, price did not want to come at that advantage point. Let's go to the 1 hour, see if we are still. Wow. All right, the 1 hour even pulling back under this resistance level. All right. Again, gang and trading, all you can do is have an idea, have a bullish bias. But again, price is kind of moving sideways, but we had a closure above, break of the highs. All right. Thought we would get a push up. We got some clean candles here to the left. All right. And we took a shot at it. All right. We took 3 trades, gang. One and one on SPY. And then we learned here on EJ. And to be honest, gang, yeah, you might come back to EJ and it might be all the way up here. You feel me? Like, I'm just learning to be patient, gang. Just be patient. All right. Because even if this 1 hour do close below, it'll still be a support formed. Well, price does look like it is trying to trade back inside of the range. Yep, looked like it was hunting buyers like me who had a bullish bias, and it could be coming to get us. All right, with all this chop here. Again, I waited for price to close above the chop and had buy stops to break of these highs. Okay, so still about 6 minutes for this 30-minute candle closure. Um, I'll wait and see, gang, because again, I'm curious. You know what I mean? Let's just see. Let's see. Let's take a look at UJ. All right, Melter, SPY. Good way to get out of that trade. Let's look at IWM, GOD, and IBIT. IWM, melting, GOD, pushing. Where's IBIT? IBIT, melting. Okay. All right. So the market melting today, guy. But again, we were bullish due to this yesterday's daily candle closure. And even on the 4 hour, we closed bullish this previous candle here. Okay. But we're clearly getting the price to pull back now. Again, gang, I have to work on my breakout trades, but in order to work on them, I have to take them. All right. This one clearly did not work out. Okay. All right, gang. I'm just curious to see if that trade on EJ worked out. We are chopped up at that resistance. Probably could have and should have waited. You still got a closure above though. Well, I took my trade here with this closure above. All right. And again, gang, we don't know what price can do. Price can keep pushing up, hit the advantage point, you know. But we just know our timing was not right today for EJ. And that's okay, gang. It'd be like that sometimes in the market, okay? All right. That was a good trading session, gang. We've been here for almost 3 hours. All right. Look, look, gang, before we even leave the chart, we see EJ pulling back. All right, guys. So just be patient with your timing, especially, and be confident in your setups and your edge. All right. You see how I made a trade may not go my way, and I will still, get back in the market. So yeah, gang. Just take that into consideration. Thanks again for all the support. I greatly appreciate a like and subscribe to the channel. Hit that notifications bell. I am the Prather Trader, TPT Concepts, gang. God bless.